The biggest question surrounding the invention is simple. What exactly powers it? The original video gave no schematics, no internal footage, no technical breakdown. That lack of transparency is what fueled both fascination and suspicion. Some viewers theorized the car used an advanced solar battery hybrid. Others speculated about kinetic energy mechanisms or magnetic regeneration. A few dismissed the entire thing as staged. When journalists finally visited the workshop, they saw a system that combined familiar components in unfamiliar ways. There were batteries, but smaller than expected. There were solar panels, but not large enough to explain continuous operation. There were regenerative components, yet none individually capable of powering a vehicle nonstop. The inventor insisted that the magic wasn't in one component but in how they interacted. According to him, the system used layered energy capture, small amounts from the sun, small amounts from rotational movement, small amounts from heat recapture, and a highly efficient battery loop to store and redistribute that energy. In his words, it's not a single breakthrough. It's 1,000 small optimizations. Critics argue that even with perfect efficiency, physics still sets limits. Supporters counter that disruptive breakthroughs often begin with ideas everyone initially doubts. The truth likely sits somewhere in the middle. The system may not be the perpetual machine skeptics fear it claims to be, nor the miracle some believe, but it could represent an unconventional approach to energy recycling, one that challenges traditional engineering assumptions. What's certain is that the mystery surrounding the car has become part of its allure, pulling in both scientific minds and casual viewers eager to understand what lies beneath its hood. As the story spread, reactions became increasingly polarized. Automotive engineers dissected the available footage frame by frame, pointing out inconsistencies or praising clever design choices. Energy experts commented on talk shows, some arguing the claims were impossible, others saying innovation shouldn't be dismissed so quickly. Universities reached out curious to learn more. Investors sent emails. Documentarians requested interviews, but the spotlight also brought challenges. Internet skeptics accused the project of being a scam. Some accused journalists of sensationalizing the story. Others demanded open-source documentation, forgetting that many inventors in developing regions rely on secrecy simply to protect their work from exploitation. Interestingly, the loudest reactions came from everyday viewers. Many were inspired, not because they fully believed in a self-powered car, but because they saw a young African inventor daring to attempt something big. In regions where innovation often goes unnoticed, this story became a symbol of what could be achieved with creativity and determination. Meanwhile, global audiences continued debating online. Was the car legitimate? Was it exaggerated? Was it a publicity stunt? Each side presented arguments, but without a full technical reveal, no conclusion could be reached. The online discourse grew into a swirling mix of curiosity, pride, frustration, and hope. What the world didn't realize was that the inventor himself wasn't chasing global fame. He was chasing solutions to local problems, transportation challenges, power shortages, and the need for affordable mobility. For him, the attention was unexpected noise around a project he believed could evolve into something meaningful. Regardless of whether the car can truly run for 100 days non-stop, the impact of the story has already become significant. It has opened discussions about energy in places where the conversation rarely reaches. Young people across the continent have begun engaging with science, engineering, and renewable technologies after seeing someone from a background similar to theirs creating something bold. Technical breakthroughs don't emerge in a straight line. Often, early versions look unbelievable or incomplete. Even if the current prototype doesn't achieve everything claimed, it may still contain the seeds of future innovation, more efficient regenerative systems, better low-voltage optimization, or new ways to repurpose everyday components into functional energy tools. Moreover, the debate sparked by the invention highlights an important truth. Innovation doesn't belong to any one country, laboratory, or economic class. Genius can emerge anywhere, even in a workshop built from scrap metal and determination. And while the world continues to argue about whether the car truly works as advertised, the inventor continues experimenting, refining, and adjusting. The real achievement may not be the prototype itself, but the mindset it encourages, a willingness to challenge assumptions, to rethink energy systems, and to look beyond traditional limitations. Sometimes a bold claim serves a purpose, not to deceive, but to provoke imagination, attract attention, and inspire future breakthroughs. In that sense, the impact of the self-powered car may outlast the controversy. It has already sparked questions that will drive thinkers, engineers, and dreamers for years to come, urging them to ask, what else might be possible? The journey of this unusual vehicle is far from over. Whether it becomes a revolutionary technology, a misunderstood experiment, or simply a stepping stone toward future ideas, its story has already done something remarkable. It has challenged the world to rethink what innovation looks like. It reminded us that breakthroughs don't always emerge from perfect laboratories. They sometimes rise from humble workshops and fearless imagination. And as long as people continue daring to build the impossible, the future of energy, transportation, and invention will remain wide open, waiting for the next bold idea.